Good morning, students. Welcome back to Biology Classroom once again. I hope all of you have watched the last video and you have understood what I will discuss today. Today, I will start classification of vertebrates or chordates. So, look at the book. Chordata is the most advanced group of animals. The group of chordates involves animals with a distinct backbone. Those animals or organism have a good backbone. They are also known as chordata. The backbone is made up of several small bones called vertebrae that join to form a vertebral column. So now our backbone is basically made up of small bones. They fuse together to form vertebral column. These animals have well-developed nervous system with brain that controls all their body function. So in case of chordata, we have well-developed nervous system with brain, which control all the body functions. They have a closed circulatory system with blood flowing in the blood vessels to the different organs of the body. We have confined circulatory system and a heart pump the blood it provides throughout the body parts. About 55,000 species of this group are known today. This phylum is divided into the following classes. They are Fishes, Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, and Mammalia. Class Fishes. Latin word Fishes, जिसका मतलब क्या है? Fish. Marine fishes with completely cartilaginous endoskeleton. In case of marine fish, जो समुद्री में मिलता है, वैसा fish normally have their cartilaginous endoskeleton. They have no proper bone. They have cartilaginous endoskeleton. They are generally large in size. आकार में बहुत ज़्यादा ही बड़ा होता है. Up to 10 to 20 meters long. They have a smooth streamlined body. Streamlined body का मतलब क्या है? It is narrow at front and rear end. मतलब आगे पीछे थोड़ा पतला होता है और बीच में थोड़ा आकार पत्ता जैसा होता है. That is also known as streamlined shape. Covered with scale. The whole body is covered with scale. Respiration through gills. They have fins for locomotion. So the locomotory organ for fishes, these are fins. And fins actually keep the balance of their body. Heart is two-chambered. These are cold-blooded animals, so they change their body temperature according to the temperature of their surroundings. They are basically cold-blooded animals. That's why they can able to change their body temperature with the surroundings. Next class Amphibia. Amphi means double, bios means life. मतलब जिन लोगों का लाइफ दो हिस्सों में बांटा जाता है उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Amphibia. It includes frogs, toads, newts, salamanders, etc. They live on the land but lay eggs in water. So basically, they live on land. They catch prey on land. But when the time is coming to lay eggs, they go into water. Amphibians are vertebrates that lead two lives. Those they are vertebrates, they lead two lives. These animals live partly in fresh water and partly on land. मतलब उन लोग को जीवन काल में कुछ हिस्सा वो लोग फ्रेश वाटर में बिताते हैं और बाकी हिस्से लैंड पर. और लैंड पर द प्लेस शुड बी मॉइस्ट और डैम्प प्लेस. Skin is smooth or rough, moist, slimy, glandular, and mostly without scale. They have no scale. Basically, they have no scale on their body. Their skin basically rough, moist, and slimy, glandular. मतलब स्किन के ऊपर बहुत सारा ग्लैंड दिखाई देता है। बॉडी हैज अ डिस्टिंक्ट हेड एंड ट्रंक। बॉडी को दो हिस्सों में बांटा जाता है, डिस्टिंक्ट हेड एंड ट्रंक, एंड हैज नो नेक। इन लोगों का कोई गर्दन नहीं होता है। माउथ इज यूजुअली लार्ज, मुंह थोड़ा आकार में बड़ा होगा। Three chambered heart. In case of fishes, they have two chambered. They are well developed rather than fishes. They have three chambered heart and has two auricles and one ventricle. So in case of three chambered heart, they have two auricles and one ventricle. Double circulation through the heart, and it follow the double circulation way. Respiration either by gills, lungs, skin, or the mouth lining. So amphibia can able to respire with the help of gills. On the land, lungs or moist skin or the mouth lining. They are oviporous. Oviporous मतलब they lay eggs. Lay yolk-laden eggs with the gelatinous covering. I mean नॉर्मली एम्फीबिया जो अंडे देते हैं उसके ऊपर जिलेटिनियस कवर रहता है, यूजुअली इन वाटर। पानी के ऊपर बहुत सारे अंडे एक साथ दे देते हैं, उसके ऊपर जिलेटिनियस कवर रहता है जिसके दौरान वो सुरक्षित रहते हैं। फर्टिलाइजेशन इज एक्सटर्नल इन फ्रॉग एंड टोड्स। सो इन केस ऑफ फ्रॉग्स देयर फर्टिलाइजेशन इज एक्सटर्नल, but internal in the salamanders and the apoda. This point is very important. In case of fertilization, toad or frog follow the external, but in case of salamander and apoda, they follow the internal. External मतलब जो बाहरी दिशा में दिखाई देता है, और internal मतलब बाहर से जो दिखाई नहीं देगा. Metamorphosis is present. So what is metamorphosis? Underline this one as a form of repetition. Metamorphosis is a step by which they can form the initial stage to adult. मतलब it is a process, it is a life process by which they can form adult by leading up to different stages. This process is also known as metamorphosis. Next, class Reptilia. Creeping vertebrates or crawling vertebrates. Look at the book. It includes lizard, snakes, crocodiles and tortoise. So examples are very important. Body varies in form and usually divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. In case of different organism, their body varies. I mean they have distinct head, neck, trunk and tail. Teeth are present in all reptiles except tortoise and turtle. So student, be careful about the except. I mean in case of tortoise and turtle, they have no teeth. Respiration is through lungs only. This point is very important. In case of reptilia, they can able to respire with lungs only. No gills are present. They have no gills. Heart is three-chambered and is divided into two auricles and incomplete divided ventricle. Heart is three-chambered. I mean two developed auricle and one incomplete ventricle. But except crocodile, they have well-developed four-chambered heart. Terrestrial reptiles such as the snakes and lizard excrete uric acid. Terrestrial reptiles such as snakes and lizard, जो normally terrestrial animals है, they excrete uric acid as their waste product. That's why they are known as uricotelic animals. Underline this one. Who are uricotelic animals? Question ऐसा आएगा. Who are uricotelic animals? Basically, those animals live on terrestrial, मतलब लैंड के ऊपर रहते हैं, and they excrete their waste product as a form of uric acid. They are also known as uricotelic animals. Fertilization is internal, जो बाहर से नहीं दिखाई देगा. Most reptiles are oviparous. I mean they lay eggs and lay their eggs with tough covering. जो अंडे देते हैं बाहर से वो बहुत अच्छा सा टफ कवरिंग के अंदर रहता है. And do not need to lay their eggs in water. और मतलब उन लोगों को पानी में अंडे देने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. ए फ्यू रेप्टाइल्स आर viviporous. एग्जाम्पल lizard एंड snake. अब few reptiles are viviporous. viviporous का मतलब give birth to new one. तो उसका एग्जाम्पल क्या होगा? lizard and snake. They can able to produce new baby. So student, I hope all of you have understood what I've discussed today. So for today, up to this portion.